And welcome to another Thankful Thursday. Get that attitude of gratitude and all that wonderful woo woo stuff. I wanted to thank you all for coming on in. I see Sherry O. I see Katie K. I see Jet's mom. I have a special visitor that I'm so thrilled she chose to come up here with me. And I'm going to introduce you in just a moment. So be patient with me, if you will. Hey, Louisiana girl. Grateful for a cup of coffee. Grateful for cooler weather. I'm grateful for a flexible boss who works with me. And I'm grateful for the wonderful people in my life. Oh, Louisiana girl, that's awesome. You know what I'm thankful for? Merch. I have merchandise. I hope I don't spill it all over the keyboard. So I have coffee mugs. I have t-shirts say just breathe. I have bags in the back and I have these lovely little stickers. But enough about that. For those who are just joining in and who may not know me already, my name is Rosaleng. On Thursdays, we do Thankful Thursdays. We try and focus on three, if not more, things that we're thankful for since last we met. And in doing this, I am hoping to help promote a attitude of gratitude and a paradigm shift for those who watch and maybe take these things in. So let me get into chat and see who's here. And I've said hello to everyone. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's a blue day, right? Dabu dee dabu da. You guys know one of my best friends on the internet. She's coming all the way from, well, where she lives to be with us today on Thankful Thursday. I want to introduce to you and give a warm welcome to my friend Jet's mom. Yay!
Look, we match.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Put the cut. Put the cut up. The cut needs to come up.
I know. Oh, wait.
This is crazy. I'm like, well, now.
I know, isn't it neat? Gee, I wonder who that could be. And the Just Breathe on the back. I have the Just Breathe also on the t-shirt I have
I
on.
love that.
And I have a hoodie that came in too, but I'm not really thrilled with the way it came out. But it's going to keep me warm, and I'm happy about that, you know?
Well, what else is the
So
hoodie for? I mean,
thank you, Katie
you're not
K.
looking for status or like I mean,
You
it's
know, I
for
want
those.
my friends to be warm. I want them to have a cup to put their coffee in. I want them to have a fun little key sticker. I
Oh,
mean,
I
it's
love
it's
that.
it's so cute.
I know. I was talking to Jerry. As soon as we have the ability, I will be buying a couple of those.
See, it's not going to focus on me, but it says Rosaleng on YouTube. There you
There it
go.
goes.
Oh my
There it goes.
gosh. And it has my rose for Rosaleng and Just Breathe.
I love it.
So my mother would be so proud, you guys. And that's a good thing. It really is a good thing.
Is your mother's?
So,
Is that her statement? Just breathe.
actually, no, that came to me. Um, no, it was not my mother's. Mom is a panic. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Wrong
¿Qué pasa?
side.
¿Qué pasó?
No, but no, Just Breathe is just my my way of getting the ASMR and going. Just breathe.
Right.
Breathe in. Feel it come in. Breathe out. Feel it go out. And it was a way to get myself to calm down when I'm in the panic modes and being with the child in the hospital when the doctors are telling you this and you're going, yeah, no, you don't know me. I would just breathe. And it helped calm me down in all different kinds of ways. Look, gracefully minimalist. I said it right the first time. I'm so glad you made it. And Katie K is just knocking out of the park with that blue dabu dee dabu da. Thank you. It's so awesome. But I'm my main point in coming on Thursdays, like been doing this since March of this year, is just trying to help people recognize that you're not alone. Others have been there, and maybe together we can help. And one of the ways that I found that works for me, and it probably worked for you too, is looking for things, positive things that are happening, the little miracles. You call them
I
little
call them a
miracles.
little. That's my word. It's called the little miracles,
I love that.
and it's
Explain to us your little miracles.
okay. So I have a large story behind little miracles. But without diving into that, this is what I would say where I'm at this point in my life. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the last 2 years have been extremely tough on so many of us, and
Right.
I mean, it's changed structures, it's changed education,
Relationships.
including like relationships, educational systems. I mean, if you want to talk about what this has caused difficulties in, it's huge, right? Little miracles come in the way of. I mean, it could be as small as you picked a flower and you're looking at it and you're looking at that flower, and maybe like a memory pops in your mind, or maybe there's something that the little miracles happen in very specific ways to what you're dealing with.
I
So,
agree
for
with you.
example, if I'm sitting here and I've had a lot of, personally, I am a what's called a workaholic. I love to work. I love to make money. Money is important to me. So to lose over half my income
Right. Oh my
because of my
gosh.
my life just changed,
And not working. That's got
and
to be
I
overwhelming.
work in
Okay.
not productively.
Okay, Sherio.
No, 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 no. Excuse me.
You
I am
are.
working productively in my own way.
Of course. No, it's part of who you are to be productive and accomplish things within your day. It's part of a lot of us, right?
Right.
So I'm thrilled that you are one able to come with me on screen tonight and share some of your stories as well. I'm seeing lots of wonderful people in chat. I am so glad you guys are here.
I'm trying to see who I can't see people yet for
I
some reason.
definitely oh, pardon me. Um, I
What are
definitely want go ahead, I'm sorry.
what are the little miracles that you see? Well, what? Because I think little miracles are similar as gratitude.
They
They're
can
very
be.
very
This is
similar.
true.
Yeah.
This is true. The fact that so many people, so many of my friends and acquaintances through YouTube are starting to get on the gratitude wagon as it is, and they're really grasping that it makes a difference and they're following through. Like the Phoenix Project, Amber Ann jumped on this gratitude, and now they're up to what, 117 days of gratitude in a row, where she's sharing this on her Discord. And Robbie has, I think, picked up and say three things you're thankful for and one person you're thankful for. Even Iris has picked up the three things you're thankful for. So I'm thrilled that people are hearing the message and that they're getting this and they're passing it out there. So more and more people can just stop for a minute. It's one day of the week or however many days you want, but one day of the week to join me, join you here, and just say three things they're thankful for. Because sometimes you really have to search for something to be thankful for.
Well,
And
especially
sometimes,
when the heart, when you're sitting here and this I call it a chakra. I will call it a chakra.
exactly.
With this chakra, and I also have difficulty in my solar plexus chakra as well. And my energy will sit there, and I'm going to sit there, and I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I just don't feel good.
Something in your gut is wrong.
Yes,
Your gut is telling you something's wrong.
something's wrong.
And sometimes that it can manifest in ways like that. I used to say, I don't see why. And my vision started going because I didn't see. It's kind of like what Iris would say is what you profess as a man thinketh, so he is. And some people go with that, and that's fine.
Well,
But
that's a
the
great
thing is,
energy too, though, for people that like if that's where they're at
right,
in their own divination, because we are all divine
right,
creatures.
right,
We are all connected. I
yes,
don't care where you come from, or how you were raised,
or what you
or
believe, or how
what
you
you.
believe.
No, I
We're
don't.
all
We are
we're all
all
connected.
connected. I will sit with you on a mountain and in the middle of nowhere. I
Oh,
guarantee I have the best conversation with you.
oh yeah,
That
oh
that,
yeah.
that's humanity. That's the world.
Well, that's part of humanity. I know I was in a chat earlier today, and one of the words in the title said witch. And so we had this person come into that particular chat saying that they were going to send angels to battle. And it's like, excuse me, who are you? You don't know what we're talking about.
Okay,
It had
use the word
nothing,
witch.
because that was in the title. Yeah,
Well, the witch is actually a very interesting terminology.
it is.
And I'm going to say, do you mind if I dive into it
Well,
or no?
can you wait just a second? I just want to say something before you do. The
Mhm.
thing is, just like there are many different types of people who follow the Muslim faith, people who follow the Buddhist faith, people who follow the Christian faith, we're all still individuals. There are still individuals who happen to call themselves witch or Wicca. That has nothing to do with paganism in its heart, has
Or
nothing to do with Satan. It has to do with living more naturally in concert with the earth. So I just really want to get that out there because I don't want people freaking over the word.
well, I don't believe the word paganism has anything to do with Satanism.
No, it does not.
And I
It
know,
does
and
not.
I just want to clarify. I know you don't either.
It was
Like,
my mistake to lump it together in the same sentence even. It was
no,
wrong.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. For me, I'm totally. I love Christ light. I'm a
Oh,
huge.
me
I
too.
identify with it. It's a
Me
beautiful,
too.
beautiful, beautiful. It's just every room in my house. I have the. You'd think I'm Catholic if you walk in my house. I'm not, but like I wish I was kind of because they're also
I'm
metaphysical.
smiling at
But
your face
anyway,
on the screen.
no, but the whole
Phoenix.
idea with the word witch. This is what bothers me with the word witch. It's actually a very derogatory term for
Yes.
females. Men are not witches. You don't hear them talking about warlocks and stuff with, I would say, the sh with a t word very easily there. No, they're talking about it. This is the same issues that a lot of religions have on putting down the female
Thank you.
energy
I
and
agree.
the female just essence, because we are Mother Earth. We are
Right.
to the earth. When we say earth energy, what that is, that's loving. We create.
It's the love, it's the nurturing,
We create, like the roots come from our
authenticity of
soil.
self.
We are rooting the world.
And
Yet,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, that's all. That
I'm
you.
sorry. You are on such a roll. I'm sorry.
No,
Um,
sorry.
it when I learned about Father, Son, and Holy
Oh yeah.
Spirit. Excuse me. Who's the Holy Spirit? Mom, the feminine.
The
I'm
Holy
just saying.
Spirit is the ultimate divine. It is our
Right.
higher self. It is what shows
Oh,
us
I understand.
exactly what's happening in our world.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you have always been connected to it. I myself have been connected to it. We struggled finding our path
You're right,
because
Hen. Hen's in
we had
chat.
to
Sorry.
struggle.
Hi. Hen says, yes, they are warlock. Is not the same as male witch. Correct.
Nope. The word
I
witch
agree with
is
you.
very.
Yeah, it goes, and Amber is saying it really goes back to the mentality from which the witch trials.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hello, everybody in chat. If I didn't greet you individually, I am really sorry. Hi, on top of the world. Welcome as a new sub. I hope you'll get something wonderful out of this. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. This is amazing. So, again, entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
Let me see what else I have here that I want to make people remember to take a deep breath. Release any tension you might feel in your forehead, in your eyes. Loosen your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Pardon me. Don't
You know,
mind me.
both two of our good friends, Iris Chopin, who is a great. If you're in a Christian mentality, please follow her.
Right.
And our friend, the Phoenix Project, who's here too. Who's
Yeah, I'm
someone
so
close to our
thrilled.
link. They both talk about stretching and releasing. And you're talking breath, and I'm finding that breath and stretching are great beginning
Incredible. Well, what I did
release.
with the meditation I did last Sunday is I said, scrunch up your face and then release it. Feel that tension go away. You scrunch up your shoulders and release it. And you feel that and then release it. And you feel that drain. You guys in chat, try that. Just bring your shoulders in and bring your arms in and just scrunch just your upper torso, just your arms and shoulders and let go. You feel that relief as you let go? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where you
Oh,
should be. That's where I try and help you to get to when I do the meditations on Sunday. So
I
if you
was I
haven't
was just
seen it,
I was just plugging our friends and giving you a little entry to your next conversation.
no, I love that there's a core group of us who have found each other that are pretty much on the same, if not on the same page or in the same chapter on the same page, we're in the same book, you know? And I'm thrilled about that. There's the Local My Life, there's Jet's Mom's channel,
I'm
there's the
so
Phoenix Project, um, and chill. I've
well.
just become a
We have Hen.
yes, just call me Hen is another wonderful person that you can follow. Hey, Iris, I'm glad you made it. I've been bragging about you. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that, while we may not be in the same chapter of the same page, we're
Yeah.
in the same book. So we all are aiming people towards being thankful. We are aiming people towards being more aware and awake of everything that's happening and not necessarily take it personally, not necessarily make assumptions. I got to say the four agreements, but just try and do your best and
Do our
just try
best, right?
to be impeccable in your speech. Try and say it as clearly as possible and try and get things across so that the person will understand. The person with whom you're talking will really get it. And sometimes it's not as easy as it seems. So I
Oh,
tend to find myself saying, let me make that more clear. Or, I'm sorry, I didn't explain that well. I can tell by the look on your face you're not understanding what I'm saying. Let me try again. And
well, and
those are
that
all,
also comes from your experience in your own world
yeah, it
and
does.
what you've had to deal with in your own life to understand communication styles.
Yep.
And I think it gives you an actual brilliance
Yep.
to this I don't know what you call this platform.
That
You know,
works.
it gives you an actual Rosaling is an amazing person
Thanks.
to and I mean she's not paying me to say this. This is
Nope.
just straight from my heart.
She's not even getting a t-shirt
Yeah, I gotta get a fucking
yet.
t-shirt.
Yet.
I said the F word. I'm sorry. Oh, oh.
You're human. It's okay. What the
Um,
fuck did you say?
I don't know what the fuck. What did I say?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
no, no.
I don't know. I'm just getting Fanta's here. Hey.
I know. That's what I was gonna say.
Wow.
Fanta's here. She is good. She's an artist.
Just plugged in my ear.
Um, there's a lot of all these people here. KDK, everybody here, and Sherio. I'm sorry, I don't know you too well, but this is
Sherio rocks. She's
yeah.
fun.
Well, I've heard this is like when I watch a lot of these like afterwards, and I'm like, oh,
Jay McCarthy just walked in. Hey, sweetie, I'm glad you're here too.
hey,
Well, those of you in chat who have not already done so, if you feel so led, I would love for you to put in chat 3 or 4 things you're thankful for. And maybe one person you're really thankful for. That's what Robbie's doing now. I
oh, I
did the
like
3
that.
thankfuls, and that's good. And the thing is, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I think Jackie's here. Oh my God, Jay McCarthy's here. Yay. I'm sorry. I haven't seen her in so long. It's so good to see people. Um,
You work when Hen does her lives,
right?
so it's hard to jump on those. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I have some different hours than a lot of the people I like to watch. So I really enjoy listening to you when I'm at work. And your lives, for example, are on when I've been asleep for quite some time, and I'm glad that I can still catch them when I wake up. So I have
oh,
morning coffee with you on your lives. It's
I
like
bet,
I go
yes,
to type in the chat, and it's like, oh crap, I'm too late for that.
we're just silly. I mean, what I do, I'm funny. I'm not. I will always talk about a couple of things that are important to me that we are all connected.
Yeah,
We need
that's
to be
awesome.
silly and get down
Hmm.
with our bad selves. And at the same token, just not take this too seriously because this is not the real world. It is our world right now. But we can all love each other. That's always my message.
Yeah, and because and I agree with that. The to take it just a hair further is that I do my best to not see the division
Mm-hmm.
between us. I do my best to make sure that there is some common ground somewhere and that everybody knows that this is a non-judgmental space, that we can do pretty much anything. If there's something that people want to discuss, we can bring it up. If it's more private, you guys can always email me. The email's around here somewhere. It's definitely in the description of the video. But I really don't want anyone to walk away thinking they're alone. I don't want anyone to walk away thinking we're ignoring you. I know there's one particular person that shows up in a chat every now and sometimes I get so carried away talking with you,
Mm-hmm.
I forget to look at chat.
Yeah.
And chat is having its own thing, and thankful for you guys for doing that. But if there's one person in chat that goes, "Well, nobody's looking at me, so I'm gonna leave," it's like, and I don't see that till later. It's like, oh man, it just kind of hurts that I.
It hurts, but it's also kind of like, well,
Well, I've been that person,
I've
you
been that
know.
person,
Yeah.
I get that. I mean,
So
I still get that way sometimes with my silly friends or even on my own lives. I mean, we can all be very
right,
sensitive at times
right,
for not getting the attention that we are looking or seeking.
right.
And I think
That's
that's
about,
where this kind of manifested, actually. This came from.
yeah. Let me come back up and chat here for a minute and see what's
Yeah.
going on. Gracefully Minimalist says 3 things she's grateful for today. The first attempt at making elderberry syrup was a success. Yay, pet babies and your wife. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That sounds awesome. And someday I will be visiting. Phoenix Project says tonight I'm grateful for being off work, taxi shops, and
Taxi.
life. Taxi shops. I don't know about that. I'm grateful for that girl for checking in on me today. I'm so glad she did because, yeah, we need to check in on that girl at least once a week. Everybody choose a day and, yeah, stay on
You
top of
checked
that.
on me yesterday or
She
2 days
texts.
ago?
That
No?
girl checks on me too. I love it when she does. Jennifer Eggleston. Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm so glad you made it here. Let's see. Jay McCarthy says, oh, she's answering Hen. Sobbing, but feel much better now. Oh, honey.
Oh,
Big hugs. Big hugs.
absolutely.
Just Call Me Hen says, my online friends, having a steady job, and my health. And I am thankful for Fanta. We are all thankful for
Oh,
Fanta. Yeah,
we can't.
what's a taxi shop?
Yeah, what is a taxi shop?
A taxidermy shop?
Oh,
Okay. I think that's it. I think that's it.
oh, go check on me.
Oh, it was
Too.
supposed to say taco shops.
Oh, taco. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, did I get that wrong? Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Amber,
Okay, moving on, moving on.
Amber, I'd like you to remember what you said on Cantina. I think it was
I
last.
know, right? We'll have to carry that over to Cantina this coming Friday night. Jay McCarthy says 3 gratefuls are the experience she had on Popcorned Planet today, her online friends, and her family. Aw, that's
Oh,
sweet. That's awesome. Let's keep going. Oh, it jumped. Phooey. Phantasmagorical. There you are. I'm thankful for my children, biological and non. I'm thankful for my Shanes, both of them. And I'm thankful for the communities and friends I've made on the interwebs. Love you too, Fanta. Let me just back up. Let's see. Okay, taxi taco, both are good, right?
I
Okay, it's
mean,
gonna
if you
jump
Uber
again,
some tacos.
right? Goodness, I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, PJ's Not So Secret Diary. Thank you for making it here. Aw. Oh my goodness. And again, just in case you guys didn't see, I have merch.
And we dress accordingly.
All right, we're both in blue,
And
right?
I even have a blue mug too out of nowhere.
Okay, that's serendipitous, right? So let's take a minute and look at the things that how gratitude changes you and
Mm,
your brain, because there's research been done, and I went to the website Greater Good from Berkeley
I
because
know them.
Berkeley.
I know them.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. And they have a gratitude project, a new book from the let's see, from the Greater Good magazine, so that's available. Um, But this was back in 2017 that new research was starting to explore how gratitude works to improve our mental health. This is an article by Joshua Brown and Joel Wong from June 6th of 2017. And
So
it's
do you know,
basically,
where it came from?
I'm sorry, explain your
Do you,
question.
do you remember the book The Secret?
Yes.
So The Secret was a big kind of, it was like all inclusive metaphysical book that came out. I want to say like 1999, 2000, somewhere in that realm.
I'll look it up.
And it was a big book, but the one thing they were missing out of that book is what? Gratitude.
Intention. I'm sorry, what?
They were missing gratitude. They were
Yes.
missing the secret to manifesting the best life. The one thing they missed in the book was gratitude. And these are people that you'll. I'm excited to kind of see what you say, because this is the same
Hang
group.
on a second. 2006.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now I'm listening. I had to look that up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, The Secret came out in 2006, and
Hmm.
like, I mean, everybody from sales people were like trying to give it to their folks for like,
Right.
manifesting great. It was kind of like the Dale Carnegie of metaphysics
Right.
at that
Supposed to
moment.
be. Right.
And it is actually a very, it's an interesting read. Essentially, it's because you're looking at this historically, what was happening at that moment.
Yeah. As
Uh,
long as you look, a lot of books are like that, aren't they?
isn't it interesting when you look at like when people, start like, oh, they dive into this, and it was, I guess, I mean, honestly, you'd consider the word, would be like boomer or bougie or something like that. It's like you know, it's a book you read to like,
Because it's there and it's the time is
life
right and you
lessons
want to be a
in
cool
life,
kid. Yep.
like, or something like that.
Right.
But at the same token, the message within it is very powerful.
Okay, Louisiana girl, go be mom. We'll be here for a little bit and might go live again after somewhere sometime. Thank you. Well, the thing is, when The Secret came out, there were okay, in the 70s, there was a plethora of self-help books, and I'm okay, you're okay, and what color's your balloon, and who moved my cheese, and all those things that people who wanted to be somebody and get somewhere, the go-getters, were all reading. Think and Grow Rich.
I did a Dale Carnegie course.
Right, Dale Carnegie courses, and Zig Ziglar,
Yep,
and
Zig Ziglar. Yep.
right, and so many things of trying to help people change the way they think, but without saying gratitude is a big part of this. And I think it was Zig Ziglar.
They missed gratitude.
They did. And the thing is, some of the books that I was made to read at that point in my life, because my parents were in Amway, love them. They're both gone now.
Amen.
And their memory is a blessing.
Anyway,
But
sorry, that was.
but the whole idea was a person cannot get any further than the people they help. Okay.
Mm,
So I became big into helping others to achieve their dreams and to uh, find a path that really lit them up, to find their passion again and to go towards it with reckless abandon sometimes, because you never know. If you don't try, you're not going to know. And, and a lot of that's when I kind of found out about being grateful. I'm grateful that you allowed me to help you. I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to be here at this point in time where you needed somebody to listen to, or somebody to talk to, or somebody to cry to, or somebody to hug, or somebody to hug you. You know what I'm saying? So it started changing my attitude towards others in my life and the way I look at life. And that's about the same time it really came to fruition when my son had to go in and out of hospitals, when he was having some real life challenges. And I started becoming extremely appreciative of the people that clean his room in the hospital, the nurses, the CNAs that have to come and do,
the caretakers that are doing the things that
hey, Aaron
you have to be
Cooper.
so vigilant about.
Right. So I could be a mom. Right. But it really made me look at the way I react and respond to all people. So I'm glad that everything happened the way it did, because otherwise I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Right.
If there's anything I would have changed, oh yeah, a whole bunch. But
Sure, but
this is
what
this
made the person
timeline,
you are today?
right? Let me get back in the chat here for a minute and just make sure I see everybody. What do you think of Gary Zukov, The Seat of the Soul? I haven't, Gracefully Minimalist. I am not familiar with that. I will look that up. Let me write it down. The Seat of the Soul. Give me a
Rosaleng,
second.
is it okay if I put Chilling with the Van? I don't know if she's here, but she's great for like, can I put her in the people that want to have fun and like chat about, do like
I'm
karaoke?
sorry, are you asking to drop a link?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. And Hen, if you want to drop your link, if you want, and anybody that's on here that has a channel that wants to drop a link, feel free.
I think we got,
That would be cool.
do we Iris in there already?
Now,
Chill.
now.
I
No,
know.
no. Zero Fanta. Aaron Cooper. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a hot minute either. I'm glad you're here.
It's
And
I can't do like 5 things at once. I'm blonde.
no, Fanta says she's wearing wellies and a plastic poncho and waterproof pants. You're ready to go outside, aren't you? You're a nipper sinker. You're in luck. If it rains all week, you pretend you're a duck. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle, quack, quack. Okay, that was a McDonald's
I
commercial
heard you.
decades ago.
Graceful and Minimalist just said something pretty powerful. You want to put that up.
I always remind myself that if I changed anything, I might not be where I am in life right this minute. I am grateful for all of this.
And that's a
I
hard
agree.
place to be.
Yes.
And it's an interesting moment to get to in any points of our lives, because it's going to evolve, it's going to change. There's going to be points as you continue to grow in your own life, you're going to sit there and say, well, I mean, I felt like things were really really great.
Yeah, I thought things were
I'm
great
really
then.
thankful for all this stuff, but it takes time. Sometimes time is a very crucial piece to this. Time is crucial. It takes time to heal.
Well, one of the things,
It takes time to understand, right?
right. And one of the things that
Hide your
came to me this week is, thanks, Hen. One of the things that came to me this week is that I really should look more closely at where I am right now, this point in time in my life, and look how much I have already accomplished as far as the goals I had set for myself in life. And look how much above and beyond I've been able to grow, that I've been able to communicate with people who I never would have met otherwise, right? And all these wonderful people in chat that come to share their world with me, and I'm thrilled with it. And I really became overwhelmed with gratitude that I could see how far I have come, and I could see how much I had grown. And I'm not perfect, God, you guys know I am not perfect, but I am so much better than the person I was last week.
right,
10 years ago, oh my God, a decade ago, 10 decades ago. I mean, well, not 10, but you know what I mean? You can see when you take a minute, and I think it was after the Sunday meditation, it was when I clicked off and I just kind of sat with myself and kind of looked around and gathered myself together. I thought, my God, look at what you've done. Look at what you've allowed into your life
right.
by shutting out the negative. So I want to encourage everybody to
Cool.
just really take account. Take account of where you are right now compared to last week, a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years. I mean, really look at the growth you've made. Give yourself some credit. You've come a long way, baby. Virginia Slims.
Amen. No, so what I would add on to that is just the same. Sometimes you and I are at different points in our worlds too. I'm still raising a young child, and
And I'm not.
you're past that point right now, and so now you're raising all of us, and
Oh my gosh.
no, I'm just kidding. But not really. And no, when you have
I have
little
the
ones,
I have the
it's
wisdom
hard.
of crone. I have the
because you,
crone's wisdom now, and I'm just trying to share it
yeah,
without being offensive to many. Not everyone. No, I'm going to offend somebody sometime. I don't know
I
how.
guess
Don't know when.
I'm always offensive on some level, but I mean, we're funny at least, right? No, I would say the one thing is, when you have kids, you have so much being pushed at you. I had, don't do this, don't do that, and
Love you, Katie K.
you got to do this, you got to do that, and I'm
Right?
going to show you something that I'm grateful for today. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My little boy, who's 10, and he is in what's called a special day class, so he is a little bit behind essentially, but I don't hate that word. But he has some learning difficulties. He is now part of. Can you see?
This certifies that somebody, cover the name, is officially a member of the Thomas Jefferson something.
Student leadership.
How awesome is that?
So I had to take him to school early in the morning, and
Love you, Katie K.
I'm like, do I go in?
I don't
I
know.
mean, of course, I'm like a helicopter mom. I'm like, do I go in? Do I go in?
Only if he wants you to.
Well, no. So what I did is
Was it an
I
assembly
made
meeting?
him wait. I made him wait, and I watched if any other parents went in, and like they didn't.
Let him be grown.
And so I'm sitting there. I'm like, but I kind of wanted to go in.
I see you, Amber. I know, it's so sad. Amber, I know you're driving. It's okay. And
Yeah.
that girl, you're never late. You are on time. You are exactly here at the exact time you're supposed to be. I'm glad you're here, though. Proud mom moment, right?
Yeah. No, it was one of those really kind of.
Yeah,
And
look at that.
I don't know
Look at
how.
all this love for you.
Thank you guys. Thank you. It was. I'm sitting there. I'm like,
So no other parents went in? You didn't see anybody else going?
no. And so I sat there and like I even like put my car around the back of theirs to make sure they didn't go park anywhere.
Oh, thanks, that girl.
Like,
I would have gone in. I would have asked him,
I
"Do you want
want
me to come
to.
in?"
So what I did, I called the principal and I was like, "Hey, I just want to know what's really going on here because I don't really. I'm pretty sure the dialogue that I'm going to get from like a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old boy in 5th grade is not going to be
Right?
the same as like what he was told. So if I can get like a little like resource, like what's happening here,
No,
so I can
yeah,
help
that
them.
I would have done the same. I occasionally get messages from case managers for my kid, and I have to call them up and say, "Okay, this is what it said, but what are you trying to tell me?" Because it's not clear. In fact, I recently got an invitation to his next. It's not an IEP because it's a life thing now that they're out of school, but it's another meeting. So he wrote. I wrote to him. I copied it and sent it to my son in case he didn't see it because it might have gotten lost in his spam folder or whatever. He wrote back saying, "How come my mom's not invited?" I said, "No, no, no, honey. I was invited. I'm trying to get the day off, and we'll be." Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, see,
Because
that's sweet
see, I
though.
was going to wait to see if he wanted me there because he's grown.
Yeah.
He's going to be 40 the end of the year. 40 years old, my baby.
Oh,
God, you guys. I never thought he'd live
Emu's here.
that long.
Emu's here.
Emu, hey, glad you
Hey,
are here. Good day, guys.
good day. Good day.
Good day. Oi, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Tell Chillin' with a Van we say hello as well. I have not yet
She
seen
will.
her in chat, but
Yeah,
I'm
she's
sure
here.
she's doing mom stuff.
She's there. She's yeah. They're here.
I'm glad you guys are here. So we're talking gratitude and
Mhm.
things we're thankful for and how that really can change the way you look at life. I mean, the Phoenix Project has been doing 3 things a day with a bunch of people. And we had a discussion. I don't know if it was on her channel or a private discussion. And if it was private, I'm really sorry because I'm going to bust you out now. It was a matter of I wanted to know, can you really see because you're doing this, and I've been doing this for a little for a lot of my life, but because you're doing this in such a public way, can you see the difference? Are you aware of how it's changing your attitude? And she shared a story with me that if she gets somewhere where she could talk, I will not share your story. It's up to her to share. But she could see a difference. Her mom could see the difference, which really impacted her.
I
And the
can
thing,
see a difference in doing this. I've been doing this. Well, I do 2 things. If I'm angry with somebody, I pray for them for 30 days. I always do. If I'm frustrated or I'm
That's
dealing with something
awesome.
that I don't want, I don't have the either the energy, because sometimes the best thing to do, right, is just talk to them.
Yes.
Bring it out in the open. I mean, you and I have talked about this before. Like it's really powerful
Yes.
when
There
you have
are
to get to a point for that. You have
yes.
to get to an emotional place, and
I'll
sometimes
share that in a minute. I'll share that in a minute.
you cannot get to that place. You cannot get to that place where you're like,
Yep.
I don't know what to say because I'm angry. I'm
Well,
angry.
Amber's story on how her mom noticed the change before she actually did is she had been in the past a rather vocal, aggressive kind of driver, and I'm putting it nicely, Amber, because I love you. And there was a point where someone cut her off, and in past she would have just said all kinds of things, and her mother was with her and said, "What's wrong with you?" Amber says, "What? You didn't explode at that guy." And that's when she noticed that mom noticed that she noticed that she's in a different headspace. And it's wonderful that that can happen for you. So I'm thrilled that she shared that with me and allowed me to share it with you guys. But it's a matter of
Those are those little miracles we
exactly.
started with. Those are those little things that we see.
And I used to call it putting on my Pollyanna glasses. And I don't know if that's dating me, but
It's
rose
technically
colored glasses.
probably not considered like culturally appropriate right now, but anyways,
Rose colored glasses, maybe.
Rosaleng glasses. I don't know.
Design glasses that I'm seeing the world skewed towards positive by choice.
Yeah.
Because if I continue to turn off the news, turn off the television, focus on positive YouTubes, focus on creative project making YouTube videos for me, and the things I'm interested in that are not in the that don't have a lot of drama, that don't have a lot of
Mhm.
negativity. It helps me be in a happier space, be in a more calm space where I can be that calm person to others. Because I want to make sure when I meet people or when people see me, they see the light,
Mhm.
right? And that they can identify that a long time ago, and I know I said this somewhere in the past, that a long time ago when I was a new baby Christian, I thought, oh my God, people are gonna find out I'm a Christian, and look at my life, I'm such a mess, and I started thinking, "Well, if I'm the only example of a Christian they see, let me live my life so it shows."
Right.
And that's when I really started looking at all these things, and when I really started to change my attitude from, "My God, my kids are brats," to, "Let me catch them being good," you know?
Let me focus on the better.
And yeah, so it's been kinda challenging, but it was great the way it happened. Mama Jane Star, you should be on this live with us
Where is Mama
instead of
Jane? She needs to be
she's
here.
Snapchat me. It's like, "No,
Yeah,
come
she's
to the
all into
live."
Snapchat. I'm like, I don't even know how to
She's
do that.
she's all about the Snapchat. I
Who's mom
will
that got me on the Snapchat and you
who
snap
else here
people?
is on Snapchat? You guys put a 1 in the chat if you're on Snapchat.
I'm gonna Snapchat us.
I wanna answer her, but Mama Jane is Snapchatting me. I don't know. She
Oh,
must
I
be
don't know.
home. I wanna open it, but that's not fair. I need to focus here. Katie K, I got you. I got you on Snapchat.
I think
Yeah, I don't do the Twitter or twata, as Hen says.
the Twata. Oh, sheesh. See?
And I don't do the Instagram. I don't do a whole lot of things because boomer and I can't keep up. But you're so funny. Oh my goodness.
I'm sending that snap on sideways to everybody.
That's funny.
There we go. Rosaling, you got it. Snazzy Nails, Gulf Coast, Mama Jane.
Oh, look, Gracefully
Howdy.
Minimalist says, yes, I must tell you that your chats have changed my YouTube experience so much. Thank you a million times at Rustling. Aw, Gracefully Minimalist, I know the channel we met on, and I know that person in real life. So I know that the persona that they have on screen is not necessarily who I met. And I'm glad that we were there and met. And sometime when I get on your side of the world, I will definitely knock on your door and go, dude, let's go get a beer or a glass of wine or a cup of coffee, something, because I really appreciate who I see you to be. So that's awesome. Katie K says she has Twitter, but only gets on it like once every few years.
I don't even have a
Oh,
Twitter, a Twitter. I don't have a
I
Twitter.
don't what
I got a
Twitter.
twat, but no Twitter for twitting.
Amazing.
To
Well, is
Twitter.
there anyone else that would like to share their three things they're grateful for today, or how being on with me on these Thursdays might have had an experience like Gracefully Minimalist said, that this is changing her experience on YouTube. I'm thrilled about that. Because I really do appreciate. Me too. Me too. I will check it out. But okay, I'm going to leave that hidden for now. Vintage ink, unless you want me to put it public. I just need you to say something. I'm not going to answer my phone while I'm on live.
It
Give me
was
15 minutes. Um, but Vintage ink, I will add you. I just need to know if that's okay to make that public. And I'll do 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 do
there. She
do
is,
do 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 do
Mama
do
Jane.
do. Where? I don't see her yet. Oh, there you are. Yay! I am so thrilled you made it. Here you are sending me Snapchats, and I'm going, no, get on the live with us. I want to see your face here. I'm so glad you're here. So, Vintage ink. Okay, all my YouTube family, to my job, and 3 avocados. Yes, yes. But Vintage ink, I want to know if you want me to share your um, Snapchat stuff. So, guys, I got to tell you, I am so thankful for Mama Jane Star because she
Okay.
Snapchats me every morning. I
It's so
wake up with
fun.
a Snapchat, and before I go to bed, there's at least one other Snapchat from her saying good night. I hope you're doing well and wonderful things like that. So I really appreciate you, Mama Jane.
She's lovely.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back up there and somebody already did. Katie K, I hope you did that. It is. I don't see it. I mean, I see it in chat, but I don't see it on the live. So you guys can scroll up and get that from her, and I'm going to jot it down so I don't forget. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Excellent. When I get off here, I'll be doing that for you. So that's awesome. Anakovas are grateful, right? Awesome.
Rosaleng, what are three things you're grateful for today?
Today, I am grateful that I got off my butt and got on this live because it was close. Because sometimes I'm overwhelmed, and one night this week, I got like a half hour sleep because I kept seeing my friends go live, and I had to get back up out of bed and go see what they were doing. And I
Why
went
would
to
they
lay
do that
down.
to
And
you?
I'm sorry.
Why would they do such a thing to you?
I know, right? Time zones. I hate time zones. Because I know that Emu and Chilling with a Van are like on the other side of the world. And when they're just getting up and getting ready for work, I've been asleep for 4 hours. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's just hard because I truly love the spirits I see in them. And
Mm-hmm.
then our friend Robbie. Oh my God, I love Save Robbie. He has some pretty interesting things that happen on his channel, as
Mm-hmm.
does Locomai, but they're on different time zones. So when he gets off work and goes live, I've been snoozing for a bit. Okay. And when Locomai goes live, unless it's Friday, I can't catch it. And I love them both, but leave your lives up at least till 6 o'clock a.m. Central Time so I can catch them.
I know. I know. I totally understand. I'm like,
Good night, Hen. Thanks for being here
and
and staying up so late. My goodness. Now, there's another person, for example, who's 6 hours ahead of us.
she's eight with me,
So
I think.
it's
Yeah,
what, 2 a.m?
it's late.
Yeah. Take a nap before work. I think that was
I
Sunday
think she
night.
usually goes in around like midday, like early
Yeah,
morning, like mid morning.
but
So it's not.
still, I'm really glad you were
It's not.
here, Hen.
I don't think it's a 9 to 5.
Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you.
I do appreciate you with your 9 to 5 though, coming on some of our lives.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Sometimes it kills me.
I believe that was a Tuesday.
Oh, that was stupid of me. Hen says she's 10 to 3. Well, that's good. That's good. You take care,
Those are good
hon, and we'll
hours.
see you another day. Yeah, I'm an 8 supposed to be 8 a.m. to 4:30. But I've got an agreement with my supervisor that if I happen to come in at 9 and work 8 hours, that's perfectly acceptable. If I happen to get there at 7 and work 8 hours, if I happen to, whatever, as long as I get my 8 hours in, he's pretty cool with it at this point because I am less than 900 days. No, I shouldn't say that. 950 some days till full retirement payout. So I just point up, I have a countdown calendar set up at my desk.
You know what? Yeah, how funny would it be if I made an actual calendar for myself? I'm like,
You know, it helps. It helps me to deal with the day-to-day baloney that happens in any workplace. Pardon me. Anytime you work with other people who have their own belief system, who have their own ideology, have their own culture, everybody's on their own little journey. And every now and then we cross paths or are on the same path. And some of the people there are so very different than me.
yeah.
And I am so very different from them. I'm different from a lot of people. But it was just, yeah, it was a day. Some days are harder than others. Hang on, I got distracted. Vintage Ink says, I'm going to ask the dude that helps me at the window to follow Rosaleng. Oh, sure. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. Oh, and look. Okay, Mama Jane, she says dogs need to go potty. Gracefully minimalist just subs to you, Jet's mom. Love to see such positivity.
Hi.
They get silly over there too.
Oh
It's
no,
really cool.
but just so you know, if you have problems with any profanity or
Do it, vintage.
I'm a little like raunchy.
Well, you allow the people on panel to lead the discussion in certain times, and sometimes it goes south, sometimes it goes west, sometimes it goes north.
We never know where it's gonna go.
You never know. You never know.
But overall, I mean, yes, it's always going to be a message of positivity underlining on some level.
Right. And that's another thing that I'm trying to do is more and more get people up here on the panel to discuss, for example, today's gratitude,
Yeah.
and where that may come from within us and what we're thankful for. And you notice I still haven't said mine. I'm just saying.
Before you say
But
yours,
that's
I'll say one thing for you. One thing that you and I consistently talk about on a really consistent level on our personal conversations, we go into the space of gratitude. We are
yes.
always sitting there, even then when there's things that are bothering us, because we are not nitpickers per se. But even when one of us does it, we're going to be like, okay, so where's the positive?
Let's back it up. Let's turn this
Where's the
around.
place of gratitude? We
Let me
do it
tell
back
you.
and forth with each other, and that's what I love about you.
And
As
that's one of the things I love about you as well. I know last week, maybe earlier this week. No, it was last week. I was having a real challenge with a couple of creators in the way they present themselves and how they are on their channel. And I had to check myself, not take things personal,
mm-hmm,
stop making assumptions,
mm-hmm.
and communicate, have a conversation with these people one on one, and realize that it wasn't them and the way they carry themselves or the way their channel is. It was the little girl in the back of my head going, but I did that, but I did. How come he has this many and I only have that many? It was childish stuff.
But I didn't say that to you.
That
I
no,
let
you
you
didn't. No, no,
say,
no. This is before once I realized it was childish stuff and I had to go, okay, I need to have a conversation with this person and that person and this person and that person and get this out in the open to let them know I was harboring resentment and it was
we
starting to
all
take
do.
over, huh?
We all have that inner child
I
That
understand,
younger person
but
that's going to be like trigger, 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 trigger.
but if I'm carrying forward this attitude of gratitude and a message on my platform,
Right.
I should not be full of resentment. I
Nope.
need to be more impeccable in my speech. I need to not make assumptions. I need to not take things personal because I'm always spouting the 4 agreements.
Because you're a leader.
I thank you. That I needed to really stop and look at what was occurring. And because I was building up resentment and it was my issue, I had to say, hey, listen, I've been building up resentment to you and you don't even know it. And I want to clear the air for my good and let you know you're doing a great job, but this is
Right.
what I'm upset about.
That's what I'm feeling.
And
Right.
once I got that out, it was like, okay, that little girl can now go play with the others. Just go away. It's okay. But it was really important for me to do that. Hang on, graceful and minimalist is going nuts here. Let's see. Not going nuts. You're being verbal. That's okay. I've told my family members about your card readings, so expect some of them. Sorry, not sorry. No, that's fine. Hey, send people my way. This past Tuesday was incredible because I know I got to everybody that was in chat, and I know that most people were really pleased and excited about what was occurring. But I've had people contact me for private readings, which I never dreamed would happen. I'm thrilled that it's happening, but I actually have been doing private readings, usually Saturdays. I try to do mid-afternoon to late afternoon. And so if anybody's interested in that gracefully minimalist, yeah, let them know. Get my email, and those are not free because they are a lot
That
more
was my
deep.
question.
They're
Is
a
there,
lot.
is there,
They're a
is
lot deeper.
there, did you want to share any pricing on that or not until?
Well, the average, if you go to other channels and other readers, the average is anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes a reading, and they usually have a minimum of at least 30 minutes. I can't do that. I mean, to me, that's not fair. That's outpricing myself. What I've done is I price it at $1 a minute with a 20-minute minimum. You pay me through PayPal. We set up a StreamYard. Once I see the payment, I set up a StreamYard. We get a private StreamYard one-on-one where I show you the cards just like on Tuesdays, but I go until the spirit is done. And it makes it, I know the people that have been on have been raving about it. And I keep telling them, write it down and send it, put it in my chat, do something.
People keep asking me to do readings, and I'm not going to, just so you know.
And that's fine. If you choose to do that, that's fine. If you want to send them my way, that's
Well, no,
okay
that's what
too.
I did,
Yeah,
actually. So you may have a
I
couple.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me
I
see
wasn't
that.
sure. I wasn't sure you were charging yet, though. So now I'll be much more cognizant
The
of this.
the private readings I am, and I will go up to an hour, but after that, I start getting foggy, and
Yeah,
and it's not
45
fair.
minutes is generally my max.
Yeah, so I can
Is
do that.
and what I do readings for people in exchange for. I am more of like, what do you call it? Like we do exchanges.
Yes,
I'm an
yeah. It's
exchanger.
bartering
I like.
is a
I'm a barter. I am a hippie barter mama.
yep, because that's well, California. Hello,
Not even. Have you been to California
California.
recently?
No, I'm thinking California of the 70s and 80s
Yeah,
when I was a
yeah.
kid and
No,
wanted to be out there in
no,
the hippie stuff, right?
no, no.
So Vintage Ink is saying, wait a minute. Vintage Ink is saying, ha ha ha. He gave me his number and said, text him the info. Sadly, I do not know if this is a score or not. Can't tell how cute he is with a mask on. Well, you go for it. I mean, what's it going to hurt, right? And let's
Ooh, this
see,
is exciting,
right?
vintage.
YouTube seems to bring out the petty in many. We all fall short, sometimes me included, and me included too, gracefully. I totally get it. No, no, no. Don't be. There's nothing to be sorry about. You're good. No, no. Oh, about Sharon. Yeah. No, that's totally it. And Mama Jane Star is back. Yay! That's how far back I am in the chat, guys. So bear
Mama's
with me.
got back. Hey, Mama Jane. When it comes to females on our channel,
Contact me through the email. That'll be great. I'll be glad to help. So it is 9 o'clock. You know what that
okay,
means, guys?
I'm gonna let you say goodnight. But good night, everybody. Good
I'm
talking
glad you're
about
here,
you.
Jet's mom. I'll be in touch here in a minute. Just
I
hide
love you.
backstage. Just hide backstage from me.
I'm just gonna just hang out. Just hang out.
Okay.
Just
So
keep
everyone who's left in chat, I want to thank you for being here. Remind you to do all the YouTube things. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, do the thumbs up. If you've been moved by something you heard this evening, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below the video when it closes. I am thrilled that you guys were here. I know that there's so many other places in YouTube that you could choose to be, and you chose to be here with me. Thanks so very much. You guys take care. I will be doing a Slowdown Sunday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to contact me for a private reading, the email, I believe, is in the section below. In the comment section below, the description section somewhere. You guys will find it. You're smart. Love to you all. Again, Mama Jane, I'm so glad you made it. Gracefully Minimalist, Jennifer Eggleston. Let's see, Vintage Ink, Katie K, my main mod. Let's see, Just Call Me Hen has already gone to bed. Sherry O, Phoenix Project. I don't want to forget anyone. I'm just so, that girl was here. I think I've got everybody. Phantasmagorical Emu, good day, mate. Say oi to your woman, eh? To your Sheila. Let's see, Katie K, I said. Graceful Minimalist. I'm seeing repeats. Sherry, I did say hello and goodbye. Aaron Cooper, hello and goodbye. Jackie, hello and goodbye. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. You guys take care. Love you so much.